Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Today we're going to be answering a question that gets asked quite a lot. Which product should I use? Bilt Hamber Autofoam or Bilt Hamber Touch-less? Both of these are mixed down to the same ratio, which is 200ml product to 300ml water. Same for that one, which with my Lance system will give me somewhere between 3.5 to 4 PIR roughly. The most important thing is both are exactly the same and both are within the tolerance of the products themselves, so we can get a direct comparison of how the products can perform. And what we're going to do, you can see, actually we've got some light here, so you can see we've got a nice layer of winter road film all over the car. The only problem, it's here but it's a bit wet, so it's hard to see, but it's all there. You can see that road film. And I just want to see which product, it is really dirty actually, I want to see which product takes all of this road film, it's salty, off of the car, and then give you my thoughts from using these products for quite a while now on which one I think is going to serve you best. Oh, the light's horrible. Before we get started, just one basic piece of information. You buy these in 5 litres. This one I believe costs around $17.95. Check the price. And the touchless one I believe costs about $19.99. So it's a couple of quid more expensive for the touchless one. This one is an alkaline surfactant primarily, alcohol ethoxylates. It does contain a small amount of solvent to keep it homogeneous, keep it stable, and it does create a small cationic film that needs to be rinsed off with cold water. This material is non-ionic or free rinsing, which is interesting to me. So it doesn't create a cationic film, doesn't have any solvents in it, uses a sugar-based surfactant, which might not be quite as high alkaline. And the sugar-based surfactant has as well as being a degreaser, is perhaps more biodegradable. I don't know, actually, I might be making that up. But it doesn't have any solvent in it, this one. And what else? Oh, it also breaks down dirt by dissipating charge rather than just emulsifying. So it has quite different technology. Both of them are very good degreasing. In the past, when I've tested them on my dirt simulator, the Autofoam at the same ratio degreases slightly quicker than the touchless, but as Bilt Hamber say, road film is slightly different and there's different types of road film, so you might find this one outperforms touchless in certain scenarios, certain road films, certain times of year, certain locations, or touchless will outperform Autofoam. Well, I just want one product, and you know, I think most people do, so I'm going to give you my opinion on which ones I think is best. Let's get them onto the car. Pause camera. Ding. Okay guys, we're going in. Right side of the car, Bilt Hamber Autofoam. Let's try and do a bit of distance. Here. I'm going to avoid the roof. I don't want to cross-contaminate. Oh, a little bit on the roof. There. And stop. And the left side gets Bilt Hamber Touch-less at the same ratio. Try not to cross-contaminate. Gotta go quick. Okay. Okay, champ, let's wash off. You'll pre-wash this again properly to get all the roof later on. I'm going to try and stay back and be consistent. There's less pressure washer doing the work really. Keep this about 1 metre. We're well back. This is the area that gets dirty. I'm worried about all this. Just make sure I rinse it off. This bit, let's stay well back. That's it. And here. This bit gets really dirty. Okay. And then we do the touchless, so they've had roughly the same amount of dwell. Try and be consistent, similar sort of distance. About 1 metre. You can go closer, but then we're really using the pressure washer. Extend. Okay. And off. And off. Okay guys, front. Ooh, a tiny bit of film. Not much though. A little bit of dirt still on there, which is expected. Definitely feels better. I'm not putting any pressure, but I shouldn't do this obviously. I'm not that bothered. There's a little bit of that salty film left, but we're down to the paint. There isn't much, but see, that's the plastic. As that dries, a bit of whiteness, that needs re-blackening. There is still some salty film on this side, and that's had a good blast. Though I'd get a lot closer if I wanted it all off, obviously. Most of the mud's gone, but right down on these, I mean, it's done well. It's a phenomenal cleaner, this. This was a really dirty part. There's still some dirt there. See that? But again, you'd get a lot closer with the pressure washer. The main thing is, are we consistent? It's pretty clean. It's better, the touchless. It's definitely better. There's no two ways about it. Okay, there's still some salty film, but less. And even the salty film is looser and wants to come off when I just touch it. There's even less film on the black trim. Down here, that's my dirty finger. Let's use the third finger now. It's just cleaner. But that bit's a lot cleaner down there. There's no salty film. We've done this bit, haven't we? That just even feels cleaner. can even see on that top bit, the camera, it's so shiny it won't focus. It just feels like a little bit more dirty, and you can see the dirt. Definitely more salty film here. Final conclusions, guys. Well, before I do that, I'm going to be going back over the car, snow foaming it all properly and pressure washing it a bit better, and getting in a bit tighter, and doing the grills and all those lower areas there, and just doing a better job of the pre-wash. But from the quick test I did there, in my opinion, the Touch-less has removed more of the salty winter road film, and I expected it to, because I've been using it for the last 6 months, and I've done similar tests before, and in my opinion, whenever I compare these two products, not on the dirt simulator but in real world, the Touch-less really impresses me. It just has an edge, in my opinion, over the Autofoam, and because the difference in price is only £2, I will go with the Touch-less because it's cheap anyway. You don't have to use it at a really high ratio, but you know, use a good amount, probably at least 1 to 3, a sort of mid-range cleaning, and then 1 to 1 is the extreme. Like, if it really hasn't been cleaned for 5 years, it's one of those dirty lorries. But somewhere like 1, you know, somewhere like 1 to 2 is a strong ratio. So Touch-less is the one I recommend, and also the fact that, you know, it isn't cationic is an advantage to me as well. So on paper, that's a little comforting thing for me as well over the two, but it doesn't really matter because I didn't even know that about Autofoam, and I always thought Autofoam rinsed off the car really nice without masking, but there must be some masking going on. So Touch-less is the winner, that's it. So I'm going to go and finish cleaning the Black Peril, and then I swap, and then this little beauty is going out for a few weeks, and I'll drive this one instead. So thanks very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and you'll get more of these. If you hit the bell notification, you get notified, and then you get to see these comparisons if you're interested. And you can come and join us and talk even more in depth about this on the Patreon community with all different levels of tiering and rewards I've talked about before. And finally, the triple plug. If you made it this far, you're doing well. I've got a detailing fundamentals course where you can learn about all these chemicals and processes and how to machine polish and everything you want to know to get you started with detailing. All the details are down in the description. I'll put a link for both of these products in the description with a discount code from Forensics where you can get 10%. I'd also like you to comment in the video which one's your favourite and why. It doesn't have to be Bilt Hamber, any pre-wash product, absolutely fine. I want to know what's hot and what isn't. And finally, if you like this video, very important, just to click like. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does make a big difference to the popularity of the video and how it gets recommended. So give it a like. Take care. Bye for now.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I when